Hello, everyone. I am live and figured I'd get a little bit of a head start since it's right at 10 o'clock already, my time, 11 o'clock Eastern. What time zone are you in? Are you in Central with me? Are you in Eastern? My friend I just talked to on the phone is in Mountain. So let me know, where are you? So, hey, Meredith, thanks for coming. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about what a mastermind is to me, and you can let me know what your thoughts are about having an Outschool mastermind, and we've even talked about doing a VIPKid mastermind. So um, a mastermind is basically where the panel brings topics that interest them, that they want to talk about, and so they bring questions to the table, and it's basically a roundtable discussion where we can check the chat and see what topics you have brought or what questions you've brought. So let me know your thoughts on a mastermind, maybe once a month. So let's see. I hear Rebekah is here with us. Hey, Rebekah.
Hi. Brought my friend today.
Yay, friends. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. Look at that face. Oh, she's so cute. So how are you?
Good. She's officially 18 months today.
Ooh, wow, you big girl. Big but little girl.
Very tiny.
Aw. So how are you? How'd your classes go today?
Good. Yep, I taught 1 Bling ABC class and 3 VIPKid trials.
Wow. Excellent. Any
And then
Outschool
today I've got 4 Outschool classes coming.
Awesome. So let's talk about the topics that we've brought. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, so the topic I wanted to bring to the table today was about flex classes. I am planning on doing either this Saturday or next Saturday a whole Outschool collaboration on flex classes, but I learned some things today that I wanted to share with you and want to know your thoughts. So I'm going to start as most of you know on my channel, I read Pout Pout Fish stories, and I'm going to start doing a Pout Pout Fish flex class. So I want to know your thoughts, especially Rebekah, since Rebekah's daughter watches my video. So here's my thoughts. Okay, 4 weeks, 8 books, and there'll be, it'll be Monday book, Tuesday activity, Wednesday book, Thursday activity, Friday like a fun day. So maybe a craft or something I can find on there. And then it'll be $5 a week. So there'll be 3 activities, 2 books for $5.
So. And it'd be a 1 week flex?
I learned today that they have to be between 4 and 12 weeks. So it'll be $20 for 4 weeks. But that's 8 stories, 8 activities, and 4 fun Fridays. So that's quite a bit of stuff in there.
When we took a flex class last summer, it was like each week, well, twice a week, the teacher would send out a video of the project for like that half of the week. And we could do it at our own time. We often got behind. And then like you quickly kind of caught up. As we make it as simple as better. Some people don't have time every day to do it, but they could double up and do the story and craft in the same day because it's flex. They can do whatever they want, and you just have your scheduled posts go out. Pre-planned. I like that part. You can pre-plan and you just go have a schedule to go out when you want to go out and hands off.
That's exactly the plan. So Monday and Wednesday.
As they respond.
What's that?
Yeah, just you can check in as they respond.
Perfect. Oh, Cindy's here too. Perfect. Yeah, so that was my thought. So I thought for I was looking today and I have like 40 something Pout Pout Fish stories that I could do. So I figured that'd be 8 books a month and for a fun little book class for the kids. So that is my flex class that I'll be doing, and it's already getting ready to go. So I'm excited.
So how many weeks is it?
What's that?
How many weeks is your flex class?
Well, I'm going to put them in 4-week chunks. But I have enough. If I do 8 books in 4 weeks, I have, what is that? At least 6 sections I could post, right? 6 times 8, 48. I think I have about 48, 50 books. but I want to re-record them with a different setting and everything. And I don't know if I'll unlist the Pout Pout fish, but I'll probably unlist the ones that are that I'm doing for that section just for a little bit on my channel. But I was telling Rebekah, the plan is I will post every Monday and Wednesday a new book, and then Tuesday, Thursday will be activities, and Friday, some type of fun Friday, I don't know, craft or something. So there'll be 3 activities and 2 books a week. So I'm thinking it's going to be $5 a week.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
$20 for the class. That's a bit low. Yeah.
That's a bit low because like I was thinking, they're charging regular price of a regular class for those.
Oh, really? I just wasn't sure.
That's
because
like $10 per class would be $50. So I would say like $50, maybe shave it down to like 25 or something.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, the one we took, we got a steal on it. It was $25 for the month of like 8 science experiments. So I would not do less than 25. Probably like 30 to 40.
Okay.
You can always give like a discount for the first couple of people who sign in.
Right on herself. Did you know that? Right on herself.
It's washable.
It's not the first time.
Smart mom.
So super fun. Hey, Jerry, we were just talking about flex classes. So thanks for joining me. Jerry and Cindy are coming in from their Outschool classes. So I'm super thankful to have you guys.
I had my knitting class.
Your knitting class?
Yeah.
That's
and
so
I
cool.
only had one student in that class. So I was really excited because like at the last second, another student came in. So
nice.
Right. Meredith said, and if you are charging on Outschool, don't put those books on your YouTube channel for free. Yeah, I was just talking about that too as well. I will probably unlist them. The videos I plan on making will be, I'm thinking of a different angle, like where the kid is sitting on the ground reading up, where I'm reading to them like in the classroom, but I haven't decided that yet. But really the activities are will be added to it. But yeah, I think I'll unlist them on my channel for a little bit. So
or just like leave a teaser one, like say this is what I'm going to be doing, and if you want more information you can check out my flex class on
thank you.
Yeah.
That's
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying that's what Stephanie was just telling me too. You had the same idea. That's awesome.
And the other thing is, like Mindy mentioned, like and this is what I want to do, is make like a freebie maybe, or some sort of a pamphlet. If you want to know my other classes, here's a link, and they can check out your classes and then make it easy, accessible, so they can see all your classes. And because I have kids in, like, I'm in a knitting class and I'm like, I teach math classes too. They're like, oh really? So I'm like, check it out. But then if I have them all listed somewhere, I can just, you never know who's going to be interested or not.
Yeah. And that's a great mastermind topic. A mastermind, like I was saying earlier, we kind of like, you bring an idea to the table and we can help you form an idea. So what kind of freebie do you think you could give? Like Mindy, I hope she doesn't mind, where she's got an excellent reading freebie, helping parents to help their children.
I doubt
what kind of freebie
mentioned it.
What's that?
I doubt she would mind if you.
I know. Check out Mindy Danforth. She's got a channel and she's a great Outschool teacher. So, what kind of freebie do you think you could come up with?
I read through hers and I thought it was really good, and it was just enough. Like, I get personally, as a freebie connoisseur, I get like, oh, do I want that freebie? Do I, go for another freebie? Then I'll get more emails or whatever.
Yeah.
But I like it when it's got just enough information. You really like it, but it's not so long that you're like flipping through pages.
Right.
And so I would say, if it's whatever is on your topic, like hers was on reading. So I was thinking I would do something about, I do a lot of home ec classes. So I would do like, informative, to kind of get people to think, why would I want to take knitting online? Or why would I want to take, baking bread online? What's important about the home ec program, and, kind of thing. Because you can go to YouTube and you can watch a video on bread.
Yeah.
Right.
You could also do a recipe on there somewhere, or an my up next knitting or something with a couple of days.
And then you could put at the end, these are some other topics that I offer on Outschool.
Excellent.
And your email and that kind of thing.
Awesome.
Right.
How would you make this? Would you do like through Canva or Google Docs and then send the link on the classroom page? How would you promote your freebie?
I did, well, when I did the iPad one, I put it in my drive, and then I just put the link to my, what I did was I had it on my website, and then I put the link to it. I still have to learn all those ins and outs, but so it is also a way to get people's emails. Yeah. So you
but is the freebie part of a YouTube video that you're doing and then you're linking something, or is it I don't know.
You could do that. You could do it any way you want. It's just something you're trying to put into their hands to promote, maybe teach them something about the topic, like say for art, you don't have to be an artist to love art. And I help kids feel successful with being artists or something like that. And you give some information and you help them to want to read through it. And you could put that under a YouTube video, or I was thinking you could send a little letter like, thank you for coming to my class. If you want more information about this topic, check out my free pamphlet.
Here's a little,
and
here's
then
a little link.
The information plus all your other classes.
So this is to also students that you already have.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to read up on the Outschool policy, because I think I remember hearing that you can't send links to an outside page, like not to a Facebook group, not to a website. You can't do an email funnel from the classroom. You have to keep it inside the classroom. So you can send the links to your other class within the Outschool classroom, but you can't send them outside. So if you're talking about email funnels on YouTube's fine, but on Outschool, you're hitting some gray areas there.
No,
that's good to know.
And they talk about that in the Flex class too, in that Flex class training, that you can't jump them off to, like when you're doing a Flex class, you have to keep all the links have to be in the classroom so that anyone from Outschool can actually just go right to them themselves and check everything out. So you can't leave them off of Outschool.
Yeah, you can't go, here's the link to Google Classroom, and then everything's over here in Google Classroom.
Yeah, because then it's like
Outschool can't access that. It's like, here's the link to this YouTube video. Here's the link to this website. Here's the link to this thing. So everything is right here in the Outschool.
It's all in,
I think Mindy's is
understand that completely.
What's that?
I'm not sure I understand that completely.
So basically,
YouTube link, but you can't send them to.
Right, because Outschool can scan that and make sure that it's appropriate for kids. So they want to make sure that they can click on every link. If they need a password or something to get in, then it's not okay, because they can't check on you to make sure you're
Well, usually when I do a drive, it's usually anybody who gets this link can get this. Is what I do.
Right. Yeah.
So anybody in that class can get it. So
like anybody, like if I sent it to you, you could get to it.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're not supposed to ask for the personal emails. Everything should go through the Outschool classroom or the parent message or the learner message, because that gets forwarded to their email. We can't ask directly for their personal email and have off-site communication.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, some people go from Outschool and do private tutoring. How do they do that?
I mean, you can kind of set up, like, maybe if the parent leads towards that, then maybe, but I wouldn't like go on promote that.
And a parent privately messaged me asking, but I haven't done it.
I know. Like, how did they have access to our email, right?
Yeah, as a parent, I can send a message as my daughter to the teacher or as me to the teacher, like a private message. But all the conversations are still held on Outschool as well as the forwarded email.
Right. It still all goes through the funnel of Outschool's whole like mainframe. So like everything still is going in and out from them, that they can trace everything.
Okay.
Yeah. This parents found me on Facebook.
Yeah. Because when Mindy put up that freebie, I'm like, well, hers is more not for Outschool. Hers is more like she's doing her own thing off of Outschool. So that's probably why,
Was it on her website?
But I remember seeing, she sent it privately, I think.
Okay.
Look at. But I think I remember seeing Paige do something like it just sparked my thought as to like when I'm writing back to the parent and I'm saying, thank you for coming to my class. I also have these other classes to offer.
Yeah.
I was thinking of writing a letter. I hadn't really thought about anything like go to this link and get my freebie thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess the letter would be okay, but
yeah, if the letter says, you know, you can use like a monthly view letter or something and go, here are the classes I'm offering, here's the days they're on, here's some links you can do for the Outschool classes. Then they can go, oh, it's easy accessible. This is what the class is about. I don't have to hunt all your classes to find something that works. You make it really easy for me, which is good.
Yeah. But if you want a freebie added on to that, you could do a recipe or something. I don't know why recipes in my brain. I must be hungry. But she does cooking. So you could do like, here's a recipe that you haven't been able to do on Outschool or something that you want to put on there. Or, hey, get these ingredients and just have an ingredient list for this upcoming class. You know, I think you could easily do that too, as long as Outschool can see it all. Yeah, but I would make something on Canva.
Yeah, you can funnel from class to class. I taught a student, and I taught a one student class, and they're so happy that I taught them. It was just one student, and they do you have any other classes you offer? And I briefly told them, but then after class, I sent them a link to my ongoing class, and they went from a one-time to ongoing. So I might keep them for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So Rebekah, you were mentioning in our messenger group about a new scheduling feature. You want to talk about that?
Sure. So back like a few weeks ago, how you had to schedule is you had to go into each classroom. So let's say I want to schedule my Fizzling Rainbow class. I have to go into the Fizzling Rainbow, go into class section, open it up and figure out, okay, what day did I want? What time did I want? Okay, have my calendar on one side, have my class on the other side. It's kind of complicated. But I got that in my system. Well, now from the calendar view, if you're in the week view, you just click on the time, say 11 a.m. on Thursday. What class do you want to teach? And you can choose whatever class you want. Then I can choose my time.
Yeah, I love
if
that.
you're in the, I did do some looking. If you're in the month view, you can select what.
Is she freezing or is it mine?
It's no, I don't see her moving.
Yeah, I think she's freezing.
Okay.
Hello? Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, we lost her.
Oh no. Okay.
Right.
I
So
hear you.
that
ahead,
feature,
Jerry.
the feature's not working for me yet.
Okay.
Maybe they're like, I don't know. Maybe they're like doing a slow like update to everyone's account or something.
Yeah.
I did try it because I needed to go ahead and add a bunch of dates to April yesterday. And I just did it the old fashioned way, which was me with my monthly view on a piece of paper, my pencil, my eraser,
Yeah.
writing all the stuff down and then going click, 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 click for a few minutes. But I'm looking forward to it. It's definitely going to be better.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rebekah.
My computer went on the fritz.
I wasn't sure if it was mine, but I have mine on the Ethernet. So
it was mine. Mine, yeah. It went blank screen.
I was just adding to what you said and telling them that it wasn't quite working for me yet.
Right.
It didn't they're rolling out.
Like when they announced it, I'm like, oh, cool. Oh, it's not there yet.
Yeah.
And this morning I looked and it was there. So maybe it is a slow rollout process.
Yeah.
Check back.
So where can you find it? Do you know offhand the steps to find it?
Do you want me to show you?
Sure.
Yeah, in the monthly view.
I need host capabilities.
It's coming. I already pushed yes. It just takes a second sometimes.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let's see.
So while Rebekah is finding that, thanks James and Meredith for hanging out with us in the chat. And if anybody else, it looks like we had 10 people here. Oh, 6 viewers here. Let us know who you are. Where are you tuning in from? Are you a parent, a teacher? Do you have questions? We love questions. Whenever you're ready, Rebekah.
Okay. So here's my month view.
Woo, look at you.
I know. I try to do 4 classes a day, 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon for naps.
You rock.
If I want to schedule something for the 30th, if I just do a left click here, it'll say, which flex class do you want to do? I don't have a flex class yet, so I can't choose that. If you want to do a non-flex class, go to the weekly schedule view. So go to week.
That's trick.
We're all going,
Right? Guys, get on with it. So let's say I want to go back to the 30th because I have room on the 30th. You can see morning nap, afternoon nap. That's my life. So say I want to do 3:30 right here. Let's click right here and I can choose whatever class I want here.
Nice.
And I can choose like this, and then it's going to be 3:30. Now, it looks like here you can schedule on the hour or the half hour. If you want to do a weird time, like a 45-minute, whatever, you might have to go back and edit it. But you can still edit the section in the section edit page, but I can schedule the section and it's there.
Last time you scheduled something live on the channel with me, you ended up getting booked before you like so make sure
it's slowing down a little bit. And this is this class has been a hot class and then not. So it's just
is there a way to go, oh whoops, that was the wrong time and cancel it quickly?
Click on it. It takes me to
okay. So you can just do it from there. Yeah.
Yep. And obviously no learners because I just made it. I can edit.
Right.
And I can close this out and schedule a new one in here. This is the way you used to be able to do it.
Or you can just scroll down and cancel the whole thing.
Yeah, you can just cancel the section and start a new. So this is great if you want to schedule an hour or the half hour. If you want to do weird times, you may still want to do the old way. But this definitely helps me to view it as a calendar to fill in those holes versus before.
Excellent.
Keep it there.
Hey, friends in the chat, can you hear us and see us? Sorry, Rebekah. I just want to make sure.
It's going to start with the agenda. You can just go over here to week. You can go to here month. I love that you can do these tabs because I'm a visual learner. I like to see what I'm going to do for that month and fill in the blanks.
So you're making a flex class, right, Rebekah?
Yes, slowly but surely. I'm trying to figure out how to do it all. I like to do science experiments, but I'm not sure how to categorize them because I'm doing 20 experiments this spring for my ongoing class. So I can take from those 20 to make a flex class. But I was saying which ones I want to do. Do you want to just do 8 like you're doing? Just do 2 a week. Which ones do I want to do? So to prepare me for it is after I teach the class in my ongoing class, I quickly record a video of me teaching an empty classroom because I have all the supplies ready to go. And I just teach it again to an empty classroom, record it, and then I can decide what I want to put into the flex class.
Yeah.
So I have it all ready to go.
Excellent.
So,
that's great.
do you find that, like, I'm thinking if you did more than 2, like, do parents want to have more than 2 a week? Like, to me, with everything else going on, like, I don't think I'd want to sit my kid down every single day for.
Yeah, some of them are really simple, so I can combine 2 and 1 because they both use the same chemical reaction thing. Like they use the same property, so we can go like a 2 for 1. But sometimes we have like 2 different ones. I also don't want to like undersell myself because I'm thinking if I charge $10 a class for 20 classes, that's $200 if a student does all of them. I don't want to charge $200 for a flex class. So I want to make sure that it's worth my time and their time, but not overcharge them, but not give away too much content. It's a little bit.
I know. So I have a question. If one of you know, when flex classes end, do the parents still have access if they haven't been able to keep up?
I think
30 days.
30 days.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody would know that.
Listen, YouTube. They might be able to save it like in another playlist on their YouTube account, so they can go back to it later if they choose to. But they won't be able to access your questions and your comments and your activities. Those are only on the Outschool. So if they don't finish it in that month, they better like save it somewhere so they can finish it later.
Right.
Yeah. I'm thinking about doing one too, but I haven't started doing the videos. I've had a lot of other like factors coming my way, a lot of boulders being thrown at me, but I'm trying to figure out where my interactive pieces are going to come from. Am I going to go this route or this route or this route? And I don't want to complicate it for the first one. I want to do something kind of simple and then learn a few more tools and maybe factor them in another time because mine is going to be art. So it could be, it's a new project, obviously, but then we want to interact, and I don't want to interact with like, oh, this is what mine looked like. Here's the picture. It has to be more than that. So I just haven't had the time.
My advice, like my daughter, she wanted to do an art class for school, And I'm like, we get it's after school and all the teachers are busy. Nobody wants to supervise. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go up there. And I'm thinking they're going to be like being wild or whatever. I mean, these were really serious artists. Like I went up there, like silent. Yeah. They were actually doing the art. So I'm like, sometimes I have to think about that too. Like, we don't always have to fill in the blank space,
right. But I just want to have at least some structure, and it's kind of overwhelming because there's so many options of what you could do. Yeah. I'm just trying to digest it all and figure out like what.
But I think
it is a requirement. You have to have a way for the learners to interact with learners and the learners to interact with the teacher. That's not just post your picture.
That's what I'm saying.
If you don't do it, which most people don't do it, you still have to put in there that this is what you're going to do. So you don't just take the content and leave.
I can't just be sharing.
Right. Yeah. So if I tell you what I'm doing, you guys can let me know if it's good. Does that sound okay? So Rebekah knows. So as I read, I'll give you a sneak peek. So as I read the story, don't mind my disappearing fish. When I read it. What's that?
I can see it.
Okay. When I read, I ask questions about the story. I'm like, I'll be reading, what is the Easter surprise? And I wait a second, just like we do in our classroom. So I try to interact with that and like, did you answer? But then also the activities. So I can give them the activity and then I can also show it through another way if it's a craft or something, which crafts I'm not so good at. So I think I can show them with my hands doing it too in a final project in a little mini tutorial video or something. So I think that would be interactive enough. What do you guys think?
Yes and no. They have to have some way that they interact on the classroom itself. They have to respond to you.
Mm-hmm.
Could they answer the question like mom or dad helps them type it in or whatever? And then you check and see, like, here's 5 questions about the story. And then you check to see, did they answer the 5 or something?
Yeah, they have to send you the 5 questions.
Yeah. Or they just send you the answer.
Yeah. Give like a worksheet to fill in the blanks. And then they have to send that worksheet back in there, just type in the answers back in there. So they actually have to interact with you outside of the video.
Or like a multiple choice. You could, depending on the age, like whatever you want to do, you could do it like a multiple choice. Like, was the fish, blue, green, or yellow, or whatever?
So I guess they could do answer the question. If it's a question activity, they can show me. I have sequencing activities ready. They can like take a picture of it, or they could take a picture of their craft and post it.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. Those that I've been looking into, like the Nearpod. Have you guys checked them out?
Yeah. I've looked into
cool,
it.
I think, like, I talked to one of the girls that was in the Nancy Taylor course. What's her name? I interviewed her on my channel.
Haley Hanahan, right?
Ed Tech Wizard. No.
Oh.
I can't think of her name right now.
I was gonna say I was just on your channel.
Wizard, look it up. So she is doing some classes on like Nearpod and all those different ones.
Serena?
No, she's from the second group. She's probably not as popular as the people from the first group. But anyway, I told her, I said, I think a lot of the parents like just the regular thing because kids are so used to digital, they're so used to digital and they play games. But she told me that during her classes, the kids actually respond better to the digital, is what she told me.
They respond better to what?
The digital.
Oh.
Like, and with Nearpod, you can go in and you kind of make your own little questions and it kind of looks like a game, but you can make it related to your topic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of cool. And then you send them a link. So say you're saying this is your activity for the pout fish, maybe, and you have 5 questions. You would make that little quiz, and then you say, click on this link and answer the questions. So they click on the link, they go to the little game, and they answer the questions in a game form, and then it also records it for you to let you know that kid did.
Right, that's right.
She got them all right, and you have all that information. So it's a little complicated for me. But some people are.
You can do it. You're really good at this.
Yeah.
everything is like a hurdle, you know. It's like one more thing. I don't want to learn one more thing.
I know. My brain is like, what next?
I got to a point this week where I couldn't do anything.
Younger people just figure it out just like that. They're like, you know, it's second nature. And I'm like, another hurdle to go over. 'Cause I'm like,
on your channel, you interviewed Haley, you interviewed Terry Cook, and Michelle Burke. Any of those?
I like how Kasey looked it up for her.
Yeah, I like shouting out other channels. Actually, you should shout out your channel.
I can't think of her name.
Rebekah, you want to tell them what is your channel about so we can shout it out while we're chatting today?
Sure. My channel is Rebekah F. Online learning and it's anything to do with VIPKid, Outschool, a few other things, Minicam, just anything that I feel like could benefit somebody, I'll throw on there.
Props, rewards.
Yeah.
Magic,
Toddlers.
Phonics. Got some
force
phonics.
perspective.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a little bit of everything that I feel like could help me and can help others.
Excellent.
And then sometime this week, next week, Jerry and I are going to go live and open our Good Fortune box.
Ooh,
together.
Tomorrow?
Maybe. I think it's on the thing. Yeah. So,
should we be getting them?
This is Natalie.
Oh, Natalie. Okay. Excellent.
Oh, hi, Natalie.
I got her freebie, so I get her emails, and she's going to do a little course on Nearpod. So
Great.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Wow, James, I just saw his post. He taught 17 VIPKid classes today. Excellent.
Wow.
He's on the same time zone as them. So
that's a long shift.
Oh, he's on
That
the
is a-
same
It's like
time
8.5 hours.
yeah.
But if you're
And
working
he's
during the
getting ready to
day,
move. Yeah, he's moving.
but if you can work during the day, it's very different, right?
That's cool.
Oh, my kids
That's
would love that. I'll have to find that one.
James, how's the move going? Let us know. So that is the only topics I brought. Did anybody have anything else they wanted to chat about?
Oh man,
You're so funny.
I've been online all morning.
I'm sure. Yeah, Cindy does her lives on Saturday mornings. I have to set my reminder bell to go off for everybody's lives because I cannot remember. But Cindy's is easy for me to remember, just Saturday mornings.
I've been Saturday morning for a long time now.
Yeah, I think that's why I remember yours and Evelyn's, and we had a schedule going for a while there. So awesome. And Jerry, you want to tell us, what do you have upcoming? You don't have a channel, but
I don't have a channel.
Outschool classes upcoming,
no,
right?
not a YouTuber. What do I have going? Just ongoing Outschool classes, art classes, looking at doing a flex class and doing a summer camp too. Mostly I'm teaching my little art studio paint class. Today we were rolling marbles and painting fruit bowls.
Fun.
And some weeks we paint with brushes. Some weeks we paint with different little things you might have around the house or can get at like a dollar store. We just kind of do process art painting. And then I have a couple of other classes too, drawing animals, and also a painting class where it's all about kind of just bringing one topic and then everybody kind of comes up with their ideas. So I have a few learners in there and they're very creative, and we spend the whole time on one or two paintings, just bring paint and paper. I bring a couple of ideas and then everybody kind of just goes for it. And it's been pretty interesting. It's 5-year-olds.
Oh, nice.
But it's fun because that one is not like anything else. Just whatever paint you want to bring. One works with watercolors. I do tempera and acrylic. Another gal and another kid. And this one kid just shares lots and lots of stories. He reminds me of my younger son, where every single thing is like a story this long. And I'm like, that's so awesome. Go for it. Yeah. And then, but it gives everybody ideas too.
Yeah.
So. Yeah,
awesome.
So lots of that teaching, and then just kind of figuring out what I want to do with summer. That's actually what's kind of weighing on my mind right now, is getting that all together and trying to find out some of this new technology and, maintaining.
Wow. So before we get to Cindy, I want to mention we have everyone's links below. Some of us have Outschool links. So if you're a parent and you are just getting started on Outschool, you can use one of our links and get $20 off your first classes. And if you're looking to teach, well, you use a link just to help us out, and we'll help you out getting started. So all of us have different links. Some of us have YouTube channels. I don't even know what's linked on there. anymore, but I know all of us have something down there. So let me know, you guys, if you want me to change anything. And Cindy has a huge Facebook group for VIPKid.
Yeah.
And then you want to tell about your channel?
iPad users. If you want to use your iPad for VIPKid, you can check that out. Join the group. There's lots of help on there. And as a matter of fact, I did not mention on my live today, but there were Amanda Panda needed her iPad and everything.
Saw that.
Great. It's so funny because Amanda, way back, she's like, I'm fine. I have a great computer. I don't really need an iPad. Then she started thinking about it and she got it ready and then she ended up needing it. So I love her story. It's good to have another device. Like I have math with baby animals, knitting, and I have teach bread making. Nobody signed up for the bubblegum class. I wanted to do like blow bubble gum and, just have fun blowing bubbles, but I guess kids don't chew bubble gum as much anymore. But I thought, what's the one thing you don't want to do or you're not allowed to do in school that you could do without school?
Funny.
Maybe if your parents let you, but oh well. And then I have like knitting. I have a chicken class, which I haven't done yet but mostly I have the piano classes, the knitting classes, bread making classes, and my first grade math with baby animals. Those have been most popular. And I just really love it because the kids are great. Like kids that come in for knitting, they love to knit. So you think you're going to I'm so used to kids having to take these classes because they're forced it, this is the class, you have to take it. And then I have to kind of show them how much fun it is, but when kids come into your class interested in that topic, it's just a whole new world, even though it's online. I'd love to know these people in person, but it's really fun. And the bread making, I've had kids that are no, doesn't it say in the directions you have to do this first? Or,
you're paying attention.
That's awesome. So
it's been really fun. Yeah.
Great. So check her out. That's Cindy Bennett 13, or just search Cindy Bennett on YouTube. She's the only one that comes up, I think.
Yeah, Cindy Bennett.
And we're working to get her to 1,000 subs too. So
I gotta find more interesting videos, I think.
I love your informative videos, especially all the iPad ones, because I never update until you tell me to. Check in the chat really quick. Hey, Danny, thanks for coming. Danny said, cute backgrounds, ladies. I was looking after she said it. We do have some cute backgrounds here. We are rocking.
I like your fish one, yeah.
Thanks. I was just filming Pout Pout Fish, so. James said, flying to the island on Monday morning. Are you flying to move for your final move, or are you flying to check in on it? And he shipped his motorbike today. Wow.
Jeez.
So he must be going there for good then.
Busy, yeah. Sounds like you are ready, James. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you taking the time out to come and hang out with us this evening for you. So, well, thank you, ladies, for our first mastermind. I thought that was fun. And of course, I'd love to do it again. We are here every Saturday, 11 Eastern-ish. And we hope to see you all next time.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.
Good to see you guys.